everyone and their sisters obsessed with this new song from Lorde. What was that?
From a dream, well, baby, what was that?
And me, not so much. What Was That is the first single from Lorde's upcoming album, Virgin, set to release on June 27th. The album cover is wild, you guys. It looks like an X-ray image of her pelvis when her jeans were still on, so you can see the zipper of that. And also you can see her IUD. Following the album cover post, she also put out a statement. The color of the album is like bathwater. Windows, ice, spit, full transparency. The language is plain and unsentimental. The sounds are the same wherever possible. Keep that line in your back pocket for later. She goes on to say, I was trying to see myself all the way through. I was trying to make a document that reflected my femininity. Raw, primal, innocent, elegant, open-hearted, spiritual, mask. I'm proud and scared of the album. There's nowhere to hide. I believe that putting the deepest parts of ourselves in the music is what sets us free. End quote. Let me start by saying that this video is a hot take. I've seen a lot of hype for this song online, and I would really like to get on board. But I fear the train is leaving without me. This video is a call for help. A chance for you, the internet community, to convince me that I'm wrong. I'll tell you all the things I liked and disliked about the song. And in the comments, you can help me figure out what there is to love about it. Hello lovelies, my name is Brittany and you've reached my channel Brittany with Love, where we discuss all things music related. If you're not a subscriber here already, but you are a music fan, you're in good company on this channel because I'm music obsessed and I make it my job to be. Don't forget to hit the like button, share the video if you can. All of that helps my channel grow. So join me in my YouTube journey on my little corner of the internet. Now that we got the YouTube lingo out of the way, let's get into the meat and potatoes. So with the backstory of the album cover, the album title, and the official album statement in the back of our heads while we listen to this song, there's a lot to chew on. Let's talk about it. Let's start with the things I did like, because that's a shorter list. First of all, I loved the music video. If you're a subscriber here already, you will know that I adore music videos. I love looking for all the Easter eggs, trying to figure out how they tie back to the song. They are my bread and butter. I loved her outfit in that video. I love the handheld camera effect that they were doing. I'm hoping that they actually filmed on a handheld camera. It feels very homemade. I love that she put a statement out online saying, hey, I'm gonna be here at this time, and a whole bunch of people showed up, and she debuted this song in person and then recorded that and put that into the music video later on. The second thing that I loved was the lyrics and the overall message of the song. In my interpretation, What Was That is Lorde analyzing a failed relationship, categorizing the song as like a breakup anthem, with lyrics like, I remember saying this is the best cigarette of my life. Well, I want you like that. Expressing how this person made her feel high whenever they were near. But she also sings, since I was 17, I gave you everything. Now we wake from a dream. Well, baby, what was that? These lyrics switch between nostalgia for what the relationship once was, grief that it's over, and anger for feeling like nothing could ever make it work. The third thing I loved about this song was Lorde's vocals. I love how unique her voice is, both in her songwriting and in her vocal ability. One of her songs come on, I know exactly who is singing, and she definitely puts inflection on the right words to make it stick in your head. Now let's get into the things I disliked. I hated the production on this song, which sucks because me personally, production is the thing I cling on to way quicker than the vocals and the lyrics. It's production, then vocals, then lyrics. To put it plainly, I found it incredibly underwhelming, and it did not hit where it was supposed to hit. So remember when she said in her album statement that the sounds would sound the same wherever possible, which could mean that the rest of this album could be just as underwhelming as this song. Don't get me wrong, Lorde's vocals and lyrics felt like they were meant to be piercing through my skin, but I feel like the production didn't accentuate that feeling I was supposed to have. I think even her vocals in general could have been turned up a little bit more. I think the style of music could have been different. I love a sad dance song, but I feel that the production on this song specifically did not include intentionality in the production. It was just completely missing on this song. And yes, dance music production can have intentionality. Just look at albums like Brought by Charlie XCX and You Sexual by FKA Twigs. I find all of this very disappointing knowing who the producers are, Jimmy Stack and Dan Nigro. Jimmy Stack has produced songs like Welcome to My Island by Caroline Polachek.
My island, see the palm trees, wave in the wind.
Roots by Cautious Clay. and Easygoing by Casey Hill. Dan Nigro has produced songs like Cameo Lover by Kimbra, Comfort Crowd by Conan Gray, and Pink Pony Club by Chapel Rowan. Lorde also has producing credits on the song. So what I haven't mentioned yet is I'm actually very new to Lorde's music. Let me take you back to 2017. When Melodrama came out, I wasn't paying attention to the music from it. I completely missed that release. And I never did get into her music after it. I did try once Solar Power came out. Yes, of course, I listened to the singles and I know all of them. But I feel like I'm very lukewarm to her music at this point. I've never heard a Lorde song that's made my heart set on fire. The only song that of hers that has come close to that is probably the Dynamite remix. So now I'm at a crossroads. I'm currently paying attention to this album rollout because I make it my job to pay attention to as many pieces of music as I can. But I am not excited for this album release, like I really want to be. If this song is a representation of the entire album, it actually makes me worried the rest of the songs will be just as underwhelming as this one was. A project I'll listen to once and then probably never come back to again. I'm hoping I'm lucky and there's at least 1 to 2 tracks that I could save to my library that I could come back to, but it's looking like I won't be going to the project. I know this is a lot to say before the album's even released, and this is the only single we have to go off. It's just my thoughts as we're getting closer and closer to the release date. I'm just making this video so we can talk it out respectfully about what there is to love about this song. I would like to be on board of the Lorde train. Can you help me make that happen? And just based on song titles alone, the song I'm claiming for this album is going to be Spiritual Technologist. My thinking here is that the song with the most interesting title is going to be the song with the most interesting production. Fingers crossed. I have no clue what that means, Spiritual Technologist, like have you ever heard of such a thing? But I'm very excited to find out what it is. So stay tuned because once it's released, an album review will come right after. Don't forget to like this video if you haven't already and subscribe if you haven't already. And tell me what's your claim track and what did you like and dislike about what was that. Brittany with Love is an all things music related channel. Take a look around. You'll probably find something cool to watch after this. Thank you for joining me today in my little corner of the internet. And until next time, peace out, lovelies.